Hi there. So you found my video because you're looking for a violin, a quality instrument that's a little better than what they have along Quaid or any other shops in town. And I have taken it to them. So the one I have is definitely better. They told me they will not be able to sell it because they don't have anything like that. A master-made instrument, so you do want to have a look at it before you consider your options at the shop. And you and I will be making a deal in person, so I'll make sure you're happy with your purchase. I love these instruments. I've played them myself when I was a student, and I don't want to give them away, but I want to. The reason I am selling is because I do need extra funds for a business I'm starting this summer, actually in September. So we're launching a live learning program, interactive learning program for music beginners. If you're interested, you can join us, jump in on board and learn about the program and everything before we go live. So yes, I'm happy to show you what all these instruments are that I have today. So have a look. So here is my Armenious violin, and you can see his label red here on the bridge. Focus a little bit. I'll send a picture, it's okay. So it is full-size violin, sounds amazing. As I told you, I've played it for 5 years at York University. Then for the past other 6 years I've been renting it to my colleagues and students, so the instrument has been played the whole time. It's very, very good for the sound. So it's in great shape, it's clean. The strings are fairly new. They might be a little old just because I haven't changed them for over a year, but they're ready to go, ready to play. So if you're starting your lesson right now, you're ready to pick it up and just go for it. So here is the shoulder rest, very comfy. I made it for myself, so it's great. That's the shape I like. That's the one I have in my antique. Here's my gorgeous antique 205-year-old that I'm not selling to anybody, so you can just have a look at it, that's all. All right, so this violin for you comes with a bow. Here's your bow. Normal, good student bow. A little bit dirty at the hair, but you know, that's okay. So yeah, it's ready to go. Just rosin it up, and you can always replace hair later. But yeah, or it depends, if you have your own bow, then you don't have to bother with that. So it comes with one bow, violin, shoulder rest, chin rest. I'll throw in a shoulder rest too if you're ready to buy now. Then we have space in here, and that's Armenious' card, by the way. That's the maker. There he is. You can look him up. He is a modern maker here in Toronto, quite well known in the local circles. Some humidifiers too, so keep your instruments safe. A what do you call this thing? A mute. Yes, so you have one there too. Okay. Okay. So there you go. Nice and easy, right? And of course, it comes with its own little cover up so that your instrument doesn't dust. Right. So I might sell it in this case. I might attach a different case. I have, as you can see, I have 3 more cases down there. Right, 1, 2, 3. Also have an electric violin. There it is, and its own case. You can see my listing on that one. So now let's test what it sounds like. Good, right? I've played it for 5 years, so it was a great instrument for me when I was a student at York University. Amazing 5 years. It was brand new then, so it took me a lot of work to break it in, but I did it for you, so now you can just pick it up and play. It's ready to go. for all of you antique lovers, I have a very special piece here, special treat. There we go. There she is. So don't be scared by the string broken. It's just loose, that's all. So you can replace that easy. This instrument I practiced when I was back in the Ukraine up until I was 16. So for about 5 years or so. They seem to be going by 5 years for me. So, okay. This one, you can see it's a little dirty, but I'm sorry about that. It was in my very, very cold environment tool shed. So, yes. There you can see it's made of 2 parts. You can tell it's an old instrument based on the texture of the wood. And it has this beautiful, beautiful Armenious da Salo label. Now what this means, the actual name of the maker was Gasparo. So these are fake, but they're very good fake. They were fabric instruments made in Europe in the 19th century that were designed by the standards outlined by the Gasparo himself. And just like with Stradivarius and other famous makers, they used to take their, you could say, their designs and then implement them into their factory and just create instruments based on that. So that's what this label means. It means that it was made in the 19th century, so it's quite old and it's quite pretty good sounding instrument if you clean it up and set it up properly. So don't get scared by the look of it. This is actually a good sign. It shows that it's true and it's really old. So yes, and of course before I give it to you, I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to, you know, do all of the maintenance and lubrication on it, so you're getting a good deal. Okay, let's have some. Oh, that's actually, oh, that's in Russian. That's from back home. Awesome. Okay, I'll just show you what else you have in this case. So you have 2 fine tuners, first of all, yeah. So there we go. What else do you have? We have a lot of space for storage. Look, so there's this you know, you can carry your case on this. Then I have some old manuals for shoulder rests and stuff. Rosin, you have 1, you have 2, you have 3. So you don't have to take them all from me. I'll just give you the one you like. Okay, then yeah, so the handle for your case. Also, we have everything, right? So we have a lot of stuff in here that you could use. And it comes with this case. The case is great. It served me for many years. It's very safe. It's very good. It's wooden, yes. So I recommend it. So if I sell it to you, I'll give it to you with a case. So no worries. And yes, so then let's carefully close that off. Back in here. Okay. So why do instruments have this kind of cover up? Is so that it doesn't get dusty or dirty, and so that the rosin from your strings doesn't print off in here on the case. So you don't want it to get dirty there, right? So this one comes without the bow. But yeah, as long as you come over and we can make a deal, I'll think of something so you're happy with the offer. Okay, so no worries. Oh, okay. I see one. Let me see. Where is it? I think one of them is broken. It's no worries. Look, I have like 4 more cases. So I have this one. I have 2 of them in there. There's 2 more cases there. So, you know, these are all working and they're functioning. So I can just give you that case if you like, okay? All right. Then we have space to store music, of course, like every one of them does. So yeah, like there's a pocket in here and all that, yeah. All right. So I'm just trying to declutter because I'm starting a business this September. I'm launching an online learning system and I do need a couple loose $1,000 to help me with that. I'm connecting a lot of plugins to my business. You know how it goes, you know how much expense it can be, but I'm really happy to give you this quality instrument. I've played it myself. I wouldn't sell it unless I had to elicit extra money for my business. So I look forward to hearing from you. Come and check it out at my own house and you're welcome to try it and then let me know. Okay, have a great day.